Now we got the big boys coming next here, Johnny. Both of the next two fights are going to be super heavyweights. These guys came in the neighborhood of 240 pounds. And in the red corner, Ben Block from Humboldt Park is entering the ring. Now, he doesn't look like he's 240 pounds, but he may be 6'4", 6'5". Charlie Johnson from Hamlin looks every bit of 240. Now these are super heavies, and sometimes they give us the weight of the heavier one. So Johnson in the red corner is probably coming in at 240, and you're looking at about 210, I would say, for this Ben Block from Humboldt Park. Let's see what happens here. These are the big boys. Here we go.
We got a southpaw too.
Yeah.
He's throwing soft punches. Our red corner's throwing soft punches.
Yeah, he's certainly not a big puncher. He likes to move. Yeah, referee Erwin Shiffin's going to have his hands full by the middle of the second round. You can bet on that one.
Well, we can't expect the speed of the junior lightweights to exist in the super heavyweights.
Well, these guys are a little older. They're bigger guys. They're relatively speaking probably beginners to the game. These don't look like guys that have been boxing their whole lives. Charlie Johnson with a nice combination at the end there. Round two action here for these super heavyweights. Charlie Johnson from Hamlin in the blue corner, Ben Block from Humboldt in the red. And here we go. Block comes out, a little bit of head movement. Johnson trying to establish a jab. He's working it up and down. You know what I like about these shows? It's an evenly matched fight. It's a nice hook there.
Yeah, red corner looks a little faster than blue.
It's a little faster, but he doesn't have the size or the power, and it's causing him to waltz in and out and in and out, and he's catching some shots. It's nice that you can show up to shows like this with a guy who's probably close to 30, 240 pounds, and get him a fight and have it be evenly matched. It's a good experience for these guys.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody.
I mean, you know, the advantage of this is what they take out of the ring after they're done here and take with them and live their life.
You know, it's different for guys that enter the game at this age. You know, it's funny, you know, I teach boxing to adults all day long, and it's mostly for fitness and stuff like that, but a lot of them want to learn how to box, and what's interesting is like you said, what they take out of it, and you take a different perspective if you enter the game when you're 30 years old rather than teenagers or kids that come into the Park District program like this and grow up with it.
Well, I think when you're older, you learn to appreciate what you're learning in the ring in other facets of life. You can take this determination, this ability to come from behind that you experience in the ring, and establish it in
Yeah, well, and sort of in agreement with what you just said, these guys are fighting themselves in a sense tonight. You know, whereas the younger kids are fighting their opponent. These guys are, they've got a whole mental plan where they're maybe boxing for different reasons.
Well, they're aware of their fatigue and how they overcome it and how they can overcome mental fatigue or difficulties in whatever they do in real life. Your success in the ring or your participation in the ring helps you outside the ring. It gives you more determination.
Oh, without question. I don't know what either one of these guys does for a living, but I bet they're both pretty successful. I don't know how you're going to score this one. And I really don't think it matters. I think you had two guys that they came to win, but
they did the fight. They did the best they could. They endured their fatigue and continued, and they take away the positive things that they've learned in here.
Yeah, I think it's more about the journey than the actual outcome here.
Yeah.
Now they both know what it's like to train for a fight, prepare for a fight, and fight the fight. Let's see who's going to get the W here. It's a tough one to score. Very close. I'm going to go with Charlie Johnson from Hamlin Park. Not just because he's the hometown guy. I thought he might have had a few more advantageous exchanges. There's some confusion here with
this is bout number 10 or 11?
This is bout number 10 here. Bout number 11 will also be super heavyweights.
Oh, really?
And then there's the main event. And it's a problem with the cards here. Somebody didn't turn in a scorecard. And you got a very close fight. You could have the two judges that did split. Johnson gets a decision. Johnson takes the decision out of Hamlin Park. Good close fight. Both guys enjoyed themselves. I think they both got what